Okay, so here's my take on Dr. Giles Yeo and the truth about diets, his truth about diets, genetics, and weight loss. So I just watched this incredible conversation with Dr. Yeo, and he's a geneticist and one of the leading experts on obesity, food, and diet. And honestly, it completely confirmed so much of what I've been saying for years inside my community. So I want to share not just what he said, but my take on it. Because here's the thing, if you've ever felt like your body's broken or that you're doomed to fail every time you try to lose weight, this conversation's going to literally, you guys all know that's my favorite word, it's going to literally blow your mind. It's not about willpower, it's not about discipline, and it's definitely not about finding the perfect diet, although it is. It's about understanding how your brain and your body are wired and really shifting your mindset so you stop fighting your biology and finally start working with it. So, point one, genetics and the brain's role. So, the first thing Dr. Yu explained is that your brain defends a certain weight range. That means when you lose weight, your brain actually interprets it as a threat, like you're starving. And it pushes back with hunger signals and a slower metabolism. And here's my take on that. This is why so many of my clients felt like failures after dieting over and over and over again. They literally thought it was a lack of willpower when really it was their brain just doing its job, trying to keep them alive. The problem isn't you. The problem is thinking you can out discipline your biology. This is why my work focuses on shedding the mental weight, the mind shit first. Because when you stop shaming yourself for what's literally a survival mechanism, you can finally approach health and weight loss in a sustainable way instead of from a place of punishment, shame, and guilt. So, calories and food quality. Another big one, calories. Dr. Yu said calories are an imprecise measure. Like two foods with the same calories can affect your body completely differently depending on how they're processed. But not only that, how they're cooked and absorbed. And I was like, yes, so much yes. This is why calorie counting drives people insane. You're not a math problem. You're a human being. And obsessing over every number keeps you stuck in mind shit, guilt, restriction, and shame. So instead, what if we shift into focusing on food quality, satiety, and how your body actually feels? Because the truth is, when you fuel yourself with protein, fiber, and whole foods, your brain and your body work with you instead of against you. Point number three was diet trends. Now, diets, keto, vegan, intermittent fasting. Dr. Yeo pointed out that there was no single right diet for everyone. Genetics, lifestyle, preferences, culture, it all matters. My perspective on this, that's exactly why chasing the latest internet trend will keep you yo-yoing. The right diet isn't the one that burns fat the fastest. It's the one you can actually live with, the one that supports you and your mindset, your body, and your life. Sustainability always beats perfection, always. Point number four, exercise and muscle. Yeah, exercise came up too, and Dr. Yeo was super clear. Exercise alone isn't a great weight loss tool, but it's essential for maintaining weight and healthy aging. For me, this lands so deeply because I see so many women, so many people pushing themselves and punishing themselves with workouts, expecting the scale to drop, and then they quit when it doesn't. But when we shift the mindset from exercise to burn calories to exercise to build strength and resilience and muscle and longevity, suddenly it's no longer punishment, it's power. stigma and mindset. Maybe the biggest takeaway, he talked about stigma around obesity and how harmful this is. This hit me really hard because I see every day how much shame weighs on women. Sometimes it's heavier. A lot of times it's heavier than the physical weight itself. And here's where the mind shift to powerful mind shifts come in. You can't hate yourself into a healthier body. You can't shame yourself into a sustainable change. If your motivation is rooted in punishment, your brain will always fight back. When you release shame, when you choose compassion and curiosity instead, that's when lasting transformation finally clicks. So here's my take. Dr. Yeo gave us the science, and I'm here to remind you of the mind shit. Your genetics play a role. Your environment plays a role. It's called epigenetics. But your beliefs, that's the lever you can actually pull right now, today. When you shift the story from my body is broken to my body is protecting me, everything changes. You stop fighting yourself and you finally start creating health from a place of power instead of punishment. That's the real work. That's the mind shift. And that's what I want for you.